Gladiator 2 and Wicked are both set to release on November 22nd of this year. A lot of people have been comparing this one to Barbenheimer, and the cynical part of my brain kind of sees it as very intentional on the studio's part. I mean, hey, Barbenheimer did well because of these two completely different movies opening around the same time. Why not do the same for these ones? Well, Barbenheimer had stronger connections than people realize. They were new movies from beloved directors Chris Nolan and Greta Gerwig post-pandemic, both with star-studded casting and the ability to appeal to a wide audience and 20-somethings with a Letterboxd account. That's a very important demographic nowadays. And the reason other Barbenheimer attempts have failed is because the movies don't have as strong of a connection to drive people to go see them. Think about Saw Patrol. When the Paw Patrol movie and Saw X were coming out on the same day, there was no connection between either series to make people want to go see them back to back. And yet the studios were trying to make it happen. I remember Paramount was posted like a meme about that, and it just felt weird because that's not your target demographic, so why would you do that? Same thing with Garfield and Furiosa. What would drive Furiosa fans to go see Garfield, a bland corporate kids movie that has none of the artistic merit as George Miller's entire filmography? And Glicked, as they're calling it, is probably gonna fail too. People don't really want a Gladiator sequel, and it feels like the marketing team actively wants the movie to fail. Everyone got mad at the first trailer because they use a modern song in it, even though that's not as rare as it sounds. Napoleon used Black Sabbath, it's not really that big of a deal. And they made a whole big deal about the second trailer coming out. They announced it 2 weeks in advance, and then Marvel decided to release the Thunderbolts trailer at the exact same time. Oops. And Wicked's had its own problems, mainly the fact that they're splitting the Broadway musical into 2 movies, which many see as unnecessarily stretching it out for more money. And there's also the whole not marketing your movie musical as a musical thing that's been going around lately. Fate will tell how this all goes, but it's really an example of how studios are desperate to capture the magic of Barbenheimer, except for the part where you make a good movie to go with it. With that being said, go see Moana 2 and Queer on the same day, back to back. Don't even think about it, just do it.